Well, I got to thinking, what the hell? Why not just show you what it looks like before I cleaned it? Because otherwise you don't know. It's like, oh, it's always looked like that, Mr. Monkey. You're just mucking about. So, I shall don the rubber glove for a close inspection. There we are. Won't go on very well because I've got big clumpy banana hands. There we are. But it's better than no glove. I've got some rubber ones as well, some thick ones, but this will suffice. So, this is what it looks like before I cleaned it. So as you can see, it's quite mucky. There's some corrosion around that brake line there, so all that ought to be redone. Crap all over where the steering is. All around here, that's all suffering as well. Behind there, that's all, that's all gummy around here. There's our filler bolt there for the hub. Rotten old, yeah, that'll all clean up alright. So, without further ado, we'll start giving it a clean up. So we'll just give everything. That's the wrong can, Alan. That's the right can. There we are. There we are. Give everything a good dose of this. Oh. All that stuff all around there. That's it. All around it there. Marvellous. So then I stole the brush from the dustpan brush. So now we'll just give it a bit of a scrub up. Try and get some of this junk off of it. And you should see pretty much immediate improvement. Just get all this gunk off. All down in the steering there. Scrub a dub. The springs are clean. Looks nice and clean. There's the filthy shocker there. Clean on the top of it as well. Dip that in the water. Get all that junk off in there. So what I'm going to do now is give it another go. Like that. It's time for the wire brush. We'll get in there with that. Get all that junk out of the threads. Clean up that bit of pipe where it goes into the back of the brake cylinder. Get all that off. All this up here, that's all got to be cleaned off. We'll give that another squirt because it's quite nasty. There we go. So get in there, get all that off of there. Corrosion off of that pipe. In there as well. And you'll probably say to yourself, oh, he's got it to overkill. But on a vehicle like this, I don't think there's such a thing as overkill, to be honest. Right, where's my oily rag? There we are, there's my oily rag. Wipe all that off. There, see, all that junk comes off of there. we'll get it all off of the spring. Pull off the bottom of that as well. It's all got to be cleaned off because we're going to put all grease around that, and that will slowly work its way in. Clean all that off. There we are. It's going to look a million times better. We'll have to get the wire brush on those steering units there, because that's all mucky and gummy. So WD-40, the Excelsior of life for a vehicle like this. WD-40, give a spray onto the cloth and then wipe it over these brake lines. Get all that junk off of there. There's it. Look at that pucker job that is. Look, it's coming up so nice already. Come have a closer look. You see the difference already in that, can't you? There's nothing like making it all nice and tidy. Because we do go to car shows every now and again. I went to one not long ago with a retro club, but it was so damn windy I didn't see any point in trying to do a video because you just wouldn't be able to hear anything. But there were some really nice cars there, and the people there are really nice. People that run the retro club, in case you're wondering where they are, they're in Tewkesbury on the Northway Industrial Estate. I think they got another car meet coming up in July, I think. I know they've got a website because he sells stuff in the retro shop, so if you're into your video games and such like, then I seriously recommend you go and have a look there. They got all the old stuff from the 80s and 90s and the early 2000s, and it's all these gaming addicts, Super Mario and all that when it first came out. The game consoles, they sell old cars as well. Got a lovely portion there at the moment. So if you have a look online, Retro Sect I think it's called, if I remember rightly. Look them up online, and if you've got a classic car, come along to the meet if you're nearby. He'll be on there. He hasn't confirmed the dates yet, so I think it'll probably be closer to June when a date is offered for it, but keep an eye on it. And like I say, it's a shop as well, so it's worth going and having a peek, because you just, oh, there you go, knocked you over. You've gone the wrong way around. There you are. Don't think the phone liked that very much. There we are. Get all that junk out of there. Right, 13mm. See, it doesn't take very long to get all the stuff off if you keep on top of it. If it all gets like bunged up, then it becomes laborious, doesn't it? So it's so much to do, I just can't be bothered. And then all hell lets loose the next time you want to work on it. There we go. Oh, that didn't need a lot, did it? What did I do with my screw? Oh, there it is. That's a good sign. See, that's a good sign that it didn't take a lot to fill it up, which means it's holding its oil. So just tighten that up nicely, not over tightened, just trying to strip the thread. I'll put that bit of oil on the floor. There we are. So, next thing, what did I do with that now? I put that down somewhere. Oh, no. Nope, not there, it's not behind me. I thought I brought the grease over. No. Oh, excuse me again, I'll put the grease down somewhere. I wonder what I've done with that. One of them things where now you see it, now you don't. Well, that's handy, isn't it? What have I done with that? Sitting right there all the time. Get in there, big blob of grease, work it in. So as this moves around, you see, all this grease will just work its way around the bush and that, and then that stops stuff squeaking, stops it seizing up and getting to be a pain in the backside. That split pin there, that waste seizes in there, so cover that as well. You only really need to do this once, maybe twice a year, but you know, it doesn't go off-road anymore. I have no intentions on off-roading this vehicle at all. I know what it's capable of. Second place in 2003 at the off-road competition. It wasn't in this vehicle, I hasten to add. It was one that I pretty much put together myself. It's a early Series 3, 1972 Series 3. It had a Peugeot 2.5 diesel engine in it. It went like, pardon my French, a shit off a shovel, literally. Dirt Devil tyres on it, and just standard elastic springs. And that little truck went everywhere. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, well, where is it now then, Alan? Well, it got written off. Early one morning on the way to work, I don't know what it was, I think it was a badger, massive thing, run across in front of the headlights, and I gave a little tweak on the steering to get out of its way, and I was outside the landfill at Bishop's Cleeve, and she flipped out on me, went through a fence and hit a telegraph pole, and basically bent the chassis. So that was the end of that. Very sad end to a very nice truck. This one's got a bit of a weep on there as well, look. But I do know it is a regular occurrence with these things that when they get hot, they have a tendency to leak. But there's nothing on the brake linings, so I think we are all right on that score. No cracks in the brake drum, that's always a good thing. Get some of that junk off of there. There we are. That's all alright, that's good. Some rust deposits off. So that's all good. That is good news, isn't it? Very good news, in fact. Quick coat of heat-proof paint, stop the rust building up on the drum. Doesn't have to be immaculate because no one's going to see it. Oh, there we are. Lovely job. There. Get all that off. Squat around there. So we want to get our screw back in before it gets forgotten about. Copper slip. Another Excelsior of life for an old vehicle. Plonk that in there. Screwdriver. Dove screwdriver per favore. No, it has been elusive. I used it less than 10 minutes ago. I just love it when this happens. You put something down, gone. You're looking at it, straight at it. I am looking at it now, in fact. Here it is. Ta-da. Right. Wind that in there. Give the brake drum a tap round. There we are. That's a lovely job, that is. Don't even need to adjust that. That's nice and tight. It's just how it should be. So there we are. It looks a lot better, doesn't it? Got all that junk off of there, all the dirt and grime off of it. It's all lubricated up, ready for another year on the road. Just hope the engine holds up, eh? No, I'm not joking. It's fine. Right, there we are. I'm going to put the wheel back on, clean it all up. There's no need for you to watch that, because that's just boring twaddle. So I shall see you whenever. Ciao, la bella.